Warning that the following story contains the name and image of an Indigenous person who has died. The Prime Minister has led tributes for the Victorian Aboriginal Elder, actor and musician Uncle Jack Charles. Uncle Jack died at the Royal Melbourne Hospital after suffering a stroke.
From a childhood marked by trauma and trouble to a theatrical career that endeared him to millions of Australians, Uncle Jack Charles saw the best and worst of life in his 79 years.
I am Jack Charles. Many of you know me as a serial pest nuisance in Melbourne, as one of the noted thieves of Melbourne.
A survivor of the stolen generation, he spent time in boys' homes in Shepparton and Melbourne, where he was a victim of abuse. Uncle Jack was jailed 22 times for burglary and drug offences, but later used his experience to help rehabilitate Aboriginal prisoners.
I taught ceramica in prisons. That was my job. I started a pottery shop in prison. I called it psycho-ceramica because you had to be a crackpot to be in the nick in the first place.
He found a life away from trouble through his passion for theatre. In the 1970s, he co-founded Australia's first Indigenous theatre group. In 1979, he starred in his first feature film, The Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith.
He endured cruelty, he endured pain, but he uplifted our nation with his heart, with his genius, his creativity and his passion.
Uncle Jack died at Royal Melbourne Hospital on Tuesday morning, his publicist confirming his family had farewelled him with a smoking ceremony before his death. We are so proud of everything he has achieved in his remarkable life. Elder, actor, musician, potter, activist, mentor, a household name and a voice loved by all. The Victorian Government will hold discussions with Uncle Jack's family about how best to celebrate his life.
A great Victorian, someone who took his own personal pain and the great trauma that he'd suffered in his life to be a beacon for others.
In July, Uncle Jack was named the NAIDOC Male Elder of the Year, his charm and wit making its mark on all who met him.
I found him incredibly warm and engaging, very funny and a great character and a great loss for Australia.
Matt Cunningham, Sky News.